So, cracking back on with the podcast. Episode 1, we've had a power outage, and episode 3, we've had a power outage.
Let's keep it going. 100 episodes, let's go.
100 episodes, let's go. Cracking straight back on. So, obviously, we've spoke about the Love Door live sessions. Amazing venue. Some very good performers on there. So, obviously, we'll not dive into it, but Wilson was one for me who shocked me. I was not expecting him to have
Wilson. That's crazy, that one, and because he's got like vocals, bro. Like he could. And I remember he hit me up. He pulled me aside and was like, "Chiko, get me on the next one." And I was like, "Wilson, shut up, man." Anyway, because everybody says that after a few drinks. Oh, I'll get up. I was like, yeah, of course. I was like, no, serious. Like, I know you didn't know this about me, but like, I actually, like, I've always sang since I was a kid. And I was like, nah. I was like, I'll tell you what, bro, like, I tell you what, like, send me a video if you really serious. So I was like, cool, I'll send it tomorrow. I forgot about this conversation.
Yeah.
And it just pops up Wilson, I'm like, what? What on earth? Because remember, he was playing football at the time. He was just the guy that was out all the time. I was like, bro, you're straight on that lineup. First of all, how have you kept that under wraps?
Yeah.
If
I could sing like him, I'd be walking on the street singing.
That's what I was saying. I was like, whoa, he's actually got a soulful voice. So when it came back, I brought him back. As well, and he did another class. You've actually reminded me. I need to put that on my list of things to take back up from the new thing, because I'll definitely get me the new one. So thank you for that. Thank you for that. What a guy.
I was just thinking, because obviously I follow like a few of the football pages, and now he's playing like Northern League with Washington. So
yeah,
I was thinking like when I first heard him sing at because his first one was at Antler.
Antler, yeah.
Yeah. So and then the one before that. Because I already knew about is it Louis who sang? I can't remember how to pronounce his name, but I'd done Amsterdamage when that was a thing with him.
Louis Crisp, that's it, Louis Crisp. I
already knew he could sing because I knew him from Amsterdamage. But then the one before that, who I didn't actually know but I'd seen out and about at Tup Events was what do you call her? Kay.
Yeah, Kay Grayson.
Yeah.
She's doing much. She's just been to like Munich.
Has she?
To do music. Yeah, man. She's killed it. And like Conor Haley and things like that. Like he was, and he does it full time now.
I forgot about Conor. Yeah. But amazing stuff, man. I'm trying to get I'll let you know if I get her on, but I'm trying to get a musician on as well from Holland, I think she's from. She's just been to America, after releasing a single and stuff like that, and she's pretty sick. She's called Nora Corey or Carrie. I don't know how you pronounce it.
All right. Is she from here? Is she?
No, Holland.
She's all right.
I don't know her anything like that. I came across her on TikTok once on a TikTok live.
Right.
So do you know like one of those ones when it's like 11 o'clock at night and you're just scrolling through?
Yeah.
And she came on and like she started singing, and I forgot what she was singing, but it's like it was one of my favourite songs at the time. I think it was an Ed Sheeran one.
Nice.
I started listening, and it was like one of the slow ones, and I was like, "You're sick, you."
She's got something.
I followed her on Instagram, and now like DM'd her and stuff, like saying I think you're amazing, like because as soon as I see stuff like that, I'm a massive advocate for like picking someone up, especially if you can see that they're just starting to grow. And
that's it. Because that's what they need, especially when just that one person saying that.
Yeah.
I like this. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna keep at it. But when you feel like, and that's what we're saying about the grind, it's hard to keep yourself motivated when it feels like nobody's, even pressing the like button or commenting. Exactly. And even what used to get to me, loads, and I don't know. I think it's because I'm different. I'm the opposite. Like, I remember I saw some friends from like sixth form at like a festival. It was a trick event with Paratop, and I saw them and I was like, oh guys, I haven't seen you in ages. And we had Callum. He's like, oh, Chiko, like, they were like, I listen to your music all the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? I was like, I've never seen your name pop anywhere. I was like, oh, like I'm just like a fan. I was like, why you like? I was like, I almost like actually you would think I would be, but like in the back of my mind, I got kind of like pissed off. I was like,
Yeah.
why would you not like?
Comment.
That would have been so nice. To, I was like, you're actually like, that's technically like as an artist myself, I'm definitely grateful, but like that actually does less for me than you think by you being a fan
Yeah.
in the distance. I was like, if you really felt like you would at least share it or whatever. Don't get, I'm not saying, but I was like, if you're because he was talking to me, he was like quoting things I dropped. Like I was like,
Man.
you listen, like that's not like
that's a fan, not by the way.
I was like, that's not even my good stuff. Like I was like, why would you tell us now? I was like, oh yeah, like or like it was like all of us do. And I was like, that's because to me, and I think ever since then, I'm even more on it now. I was like, if I like something, I'll tell someone that, or at least I'll comment, or like, or just do that extra bit.
That's what I'm trying to do with this, mate. So I've name dropped so many people, right, over the last 2 episodes, right, who I've got no affiliation with, right. I'll potentially never speak to them ever. And like this Nora Corey, or however you pronounce it.
Yeah.
I've DM'd her, like she says she will come, like she likes the sound that she'll try coming on, but she's just got back from LA and stuff like that.
Mad,
so I was like,
mad.
fair enough, like obviously you'll need some time to like get back in the studio, stuff like that, but maybe it's not stuff that you'd actually work on, but because like a lot of hers is just like she'll play the guitar and sing.
Nice,
honestly, for someone who I know appreciates music, give her a listen, mate. Like she's sick, bro. Because it's just I like that sort of stuff as well. Like my main things, like you're probably not thinking, but like hip hop, R&B is like my that's what I prefer to listen to.
I've seen you in the club, bro. I know.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say,
but nah, man, like country is my other thing, so I love country music.
I'm getting into country now, bro. Do you know what it is? It's like it's weird this year. Apart from like the Drake Kendrick beef, but like I've listened to the least amount of rap music. Like I said, I just don't know what it is. I think just at the moment, it's been stale. But I've really gravitated towards a lot of R&B and country as well is hitting. Is hitting differently as well, and I think I don't know if maybe because I'm old or whatever, but like the storytelling
it's so
behind it, and I was like, man, like these guys like talking some real stuff, and I think it's just probably a nice break from. Don't get me wrong, there is rap music with substance and things like that, but once you kind of branch out and you go more alternative stuff, and that's why. What was just number one? The country song. He's a black guy. Dun, 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 whiskey. Man.
Because he thingy from TikTok originally, wasn't he? Like that's how he blew up.
Yeah,
you've got like, Beyonce. She's moving over there.
Exactly. So I think everybody's come to an appreciation of. No, there's some good. So if there's any if you've got any playlists, let me know because I want to actually listen to the not the so mainstream stuff as well. To be honest,
bro, I'll send you my Spotify one. I've got a massive country Spotify playlist that I listen to. It's a lot of the main people. A lot of people. It's got what I tell every lass I ever speak to. I always like if they're interested in music and they say they like country. I was like, this is my wedding song. This is my song. Like,
nice.
I don't plan on getting married anytime soon. I've got no misses to line up, but this, whoever it is,
just so you know,
this is story from the ground up, from Dan and Shay, from the ground up. Listen to it because that's going to be this is that the one? That's what you're going to be dancing to.
I'm not going to be cry. Don't make me cry, bro. Don't get me in my feels. Don't get
the start of the songs like Grandma and Grandpa built this house and stuff like that, but like it links to your grandma and granddad, and like I've got such a close bond with them, so I'm like that just fits perfect.
Nice.
But anyways, moving on from that, so yeah, I'll send over a few like newer artists that I've seen, just so you can appreciate them more than anything, because
love that.
But my thing, which this blew my mind, and I hope you don't mind, but I've just spoke about this in the previous episode.
legend.
With Ryan Conwell, and I don't know if I've done it off camera or on camera. I can't remember because we chatted for like an hour afterwards as well.
Yeah.
But I think it was on the pod. But honestly, mate, when I realised this, it blew my mind, and is like your instrumentals featuring on, is it Rotimi? Is that how you pronounce it?
Rotimi, yeah. Rotimi from
who,
Power.
For people who don't know, plays Drain Power.
Drain. Shout out to Dream. R.I.P. If I to be honest, if you haven't seen it by now, that's your fault. R.I.P. R.I.P. Dream.
So honestly, that, and then featuring on an episode of Power as well, mate. Like, I know
it was two actually. I
got two.
I got in the final season was as well.
I know there was definitely one on the season 6.
Yeah, season 6.
Bro, like, how did that feel, man? Because even me, like, not being involved in it, I'm gasping.
It's crazy as well, because like, I mean, I think just telling someone I was on a show on Netflix is a big deal, but like, not like, I know that there's not that much people. Like, I love Power, like that's.
They watch the new books as
I watch all of them, bro. Oh, so there's not
Ghost
that
is still alive.
Ghost, nah, man, he's gone, man. He's gone. But yeah, Tariq's in trouble, man. We need to get the band back together, get Tommy back together, get Tasha back, and just and just put the differences aside. But like, if you're like, it's crazy because I don't talk to many like fans of Power, like, because to me, I just kind of play it cool. I was like, oh, I was on this Netflix show, Power. You probably heard of it. And they're like, all right, cool, but like, Power, bro, like 50 cents, like all of it, and
50 cents show,
you know what I mean? It was crazy because how that came about. So I've got to take each, we got to go back. So in the midst of my musical journey, I'm working with artists. What I find an avenue in is. Because my initial thought was, I'm going to make music, and I want to make music for the next star and be their producer. That was kind of like, that's how a producer makes it. You make a hit song, so I was just like, I just need the next hit. And then I found an avenue, actually, so this was from my SoundCloud, where I put my remixes on. A company got my details saying, hey, can we submit your instrumentals, and it was an American company for some TV and film things. So I didn't think anything of it. I was like, this sounds a bit scammy, but I sent them in and didn't think anything back. I was like, I haven't lost anything, and this is not even like my best stuff. So like, if they've gone into a bin somewhere, that's it is. So I didn't think anything of it for months, and then I get an email saying, so because Powers, it wasn't the first show I was on, it's definitely the biggest, but hit me up saying this network in America, like CBS or something, this sitcom, they've used 30 seconds of your instrumental, like, congrats. I was like, oh, cool. And then I got like,
was that one?
Bro, like I said, it doesn't even exist. The one in that time period, the only ones that even I know of there was a show called Green Lantern.
Right, yeah.
It was a superhero one. So I got used for that. So that I would get like the odd, like here and there, and like, you know what I mean. It would be like a cheeky like £100.
Yeah.
Just sent. I was like, all right, this is. I didn't think anything of it. From there, and then they'd ask for more, but like it's a big lottery, basically, because I'm one of 1,000 sending music. So what would do actually, I'd make my music for the week, and then kind of like my leftover beats that weren't going towards artists, send them off.
Yeah.
So I'll send like 2 a week, and see what that is. Yeah, see what happens. So that happened, and then that kind of went stale a bit. So then from there, I don't know how, because I think Rotimi, I think he was in another one of these shows, and basically he got a hold, or his team got a hold of my details and wanted me to produce on his debut EP. So the Power thing happened in like January, and Rotimi, he put me on his EP in like the summer, like May. So I already had the link with Rotimi. So to be honest, like that was my big, because he went like number 5 in the US R&B chart. So that was actually my big. But before Power, that was my whoa, like hands down, that's the biggest thing. Like like that song's got like, I think like now 5 million plays on Spotify. So to me, like I had made it there. I was like, whoa, like now I'm a real producer from there. So I've never submitted anything towards Power. Not Netflix. I'd never hit me up. That wasn't even on the agenda. So like, just put your mindset. I'm chilling, minding my own business, and then because this was before the start of the new season, I get a hook up saying from Netflix saying that you're going to be on. We've heard you're going to be on Power, but I thought it was like no, it wasn't Power. You're going to be on Netflix. They didn't tell me it was Power first. I was like, oh, I didn't. That company doesn't work with Netflix, and I haven't submitted anything in like quite a while. So like I ignored it, because they actually warned me. So I found out like the day before the episode, but they actually told me like a few months before. I just didn't read. I just wasn't reading my emails properly, until I saw properly, and I was like, because I saw Rotimi. I was like, oh right, okay, this sounds legit now. And then the day before, I was like, oh, like Chiko, get ready, we're gonna premiere your episode tomorrow. I was like, no. So I now need to do maths. I was like, I've never dealt with like what's going on. And then is they used that song I did with Rotimi on theirs. I was like, this is crazy. So then I put the post out. I was like, guys, and then it all linked together. I was like, oh, this is all from then. So then that put me in like now when I start from then, now when I walk into rooms, or like that's like my thing on my CV. And from there that changed it completely, from just a bedroom producer to an actual like professional. From there. So yeah, that was although it happened then, but with the TV show coming together, you know what I mean, like and they didn't realize I was from the UK,
right?
Because I worked on a team before. They thought I was, so they actually invited me to like the premiere. They're like, yeah man, come to LA. I was like, oh guys, I'm in Newcastle right now. Sorting out a plane ticket would be a bit it would be a bit peak right now, because they thought that like oh yeah, around the corner, because they were just like, we can sort you like an Uber from wherever you live. I was like,
that's a long Uber, bro.
You can't get an Uber from here. And as the day before, so like that was an opportunity there to really be a part of that from there. So unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable.
No, fantastic. And just touching on your CV, you do have another good one on
There's
your
another
CV, don't you? Which is, for everyone who doesn't know you, the Rockstar Games.
Rockstar Games.
Yeah, how did that one feel, mate?
So
that's
that was
surreal.
That was crazy. So that was pretty much straight after. So yeah, you can tell the buzz. Actually, no, it wasn't straight after. That was like a year. That was like a year later. But it felt like a knock-on effect from that.
Yeah.
So the Rockstar one, that's a bit interesting, that, because I was like technically for a year and a bit like an actual employee.
Yeah.
I was actually like hired by us. So with the TV stuff, you just do it once and see you later. This was like an actual contract where they hired me, and it's mad working for a company like Rockstar, because a lot of people ask me what was it for. I don't know shit, bro. I literally don't know. I don't know what my music has been used for, where it's been used for. Like till this day, I don't know where it's gone.
So do they not let you know, like?
I didn't. No, not shit. You because then you basically basically I was a deal where I gave them around 3 or 4 beats a month,
Right.
and I get X amount.
Yeah,
That was literally my deal there. They have they're based in, well, their UK base is in Edinburgh.
Right.
They have a big office there. Remember, this was lockdown time, so I never actually got to go from there. But literally, like, Rockstar Games is like sitting on like some of my best tunes.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I literally don't know what they use for there. So that was like that's cool to say. But like literally, all my job was by this thingy, I had to submit this amount of music, and same again next month. So yeah, so I did that for about 12 months, and I was like, guys, give me. I mean, I wouldn't be allowed to anyway. I was like, give me something. Like, you know what I mean? Is this Red Dead, GTA Online, or nothing? So that was like just straight. That was just straight like a straight working relationship.
Yeah.
Nothing from there. Like class to say as well, and I can say that like I've been part of it as well, and I think I don't think the door's closed for that one as well, because they've been in touch saying that when there's projects coming up as well. And what I noticed about these companies, what's good for them is because they do it a lot with like smaller producers like myself, because technically I'm a lot cheaper than them hiring Calvin Harris or a natural producer from them. Then because like I said, to me at the time, like I don't know, I made quite a bit, but like me a cheeky £300 there, £500 there. To me, that's like I'm rich. So they can like put the labour on that, then hiring a big company who they're gonna have to fork out for. Like I said, remember a song is 3 minutes long. More time, they're only gonna use a minute of it. So like these guys just like music, and they've got to like get the rights to things like that, where if they can just get the music from the kid in his bedroom, who like they don't have to go through a label or clear this, clear that. So I realized that was a good opportunity as well. So that's kind of where I noticed. So obviously I like doing the live event stuff, but like that avenue from there where I can still be in the music industry, but I don't actually be with an artist. I was like, there's people who make a living from just working for TV companies and adverts and things like that. I haven't. I'm actually like, I've actually just got back into that, like this year, because when, like I said, the sessions weren't happening, and I'm working with a fewer artists right now, and because my focus was, now I've got a bit of credibility now, because like I said, it's a lottery, so you can't guarantee that it's the hope to pick your music. Like, yes, I've been picked a few times, but I also haven't been picked many other times. That's why the Rockstar thing was cool, because that was just solid, boom, boom, boom. But the TV stuff, I didn't want to put all my energy in that. From there, because it was just too much of a lottery to be putting my best music when I could work with an artist from there. But I did decide at the start of this year that, like I said, on a regular basis, I'm only working with a few artists. I'm not doing the live stuff, so let me just start. Start submitting a few things there. To be honest, I haven't heard anything back as of yet, because even remember, the Rotima stuff, like, he got that music from like music I put through like 6 months before. So it really is a long game. But when you hit it, you hit it. But now I'm actually because these were American companies as well. So I think I was getting lost in the system because they'd rather work with someone in America they can maybe physically see or call from there. But I'm actually working with a British company now, who are very much linked with ITV and BBC. So that's where it's at. So we're working a bit local as well. So to be honest, I'm quite confident that by the end of this year, I'll be involved in something, whether small or big scale, but because they're really keen as well. And I didn't see it. I think there's a lot of these things, like there's actually like programs you can actually sign up to, where you can put yourself in these things, and like these things just people just don't have a clue. That's why, with one thing about me, I don't gatekeep me. I'll tell you exactly how I did something or where I did it, because it makes no sense for me to keep it to myself when like I'm not here because I was like smart or clever. I got lucky, and by getting lucky I've got a bit of knowledge on how to do next time. So why wouldn't I, if for those that ask? Because a lot of people have, and I have pointed people in that direction is as well. It only makes sense to do this because you've probably heard it for a while, and it keeps like people keep saying, oh, the Northeast music scene, the Northeast, we want to put Newcastle on the map, and like that really is the goal, and we've been saying it for so long, and we still just aren't. We're just not quite there yet on a national level. Like Manchester's got their scene that's recognised. Even like Leeds and Bradford have their own scene, and Birmingham like I said with RD and that. RD. So like I said, how come the talent's there? And yes, I put my foot off the gas a little bit due to the family and things like that. But I did that on purpose. I'll admit to that, because the trajectory I was going, if I really hit it, I could have. And it's crazy. Every time I say this, I always say it from like what I could have done for the people. Like I could have opened doors for a few. Not even for me. I'm not care if I'm rich or famous. Like I said, I'm still me. But like, from that, like the shows that I could have maybe if there was real music income coming in, like to Newcastle, not even to me, but like to an artist where like I said, you know me, we could have been doing like I said, things like a Loose Fest on a local level on that, and that's what I liked about Loose Fest last year. I know they didn't do that this year because they worked with Trick. Well, I like that because they did put a few local artists and DJs on like that. So respect to Bambi and all that team. And like I said, and it shouldn't have took this long for there to be, you know, a Loose Fest and things like that. Like I said, there should be more of that. But like I said, they're doing it on a big scale, where then I've got the live sessions on a very small scale. But then I want to do something in the middle, where it's a bit more of a, you know, we get like I said, more of a bigger venue, and or even something like where maybe we book like I've got an idea, or maybe like we book like a kind of quite known artist who's like not like obviously just I'm talking about not like Central C.
Yeah.
If there was if someone like could book someone like him, but then now we get what do they call, like support acts from the, you know, some, like I said, where we have a system like that, where we have like a database or a system where what's it like NX Newcastle, where for them, and then they have, it doesn't have to be me, but someone like that who's tapped in to the local scene, and whatever acts they get in, whether even you audition or you pick, or whether acts can support that. So there's loads of stuff that can be done, and it should be done. And like I said, my thing is, we'll work with what we've got at the minute, and grateful for that. But yeah, I think it's just supporting each other as well. Me, I get along with everyone, so I don't know. But in the scene, I have seen there is people with egos and things like that, and I've heard there is certain groups that don't get along as much as, and to me, I don't care about that, and I think that's what's maybe held the Northeast back a bit as well, and even the support from and even from people like ourselves as well. Like I said, do we as fans of our city, like, you know what I mean? It took till Sam Fender got the thing where we're like, yeah, that's our guy. When his story is, he was in every pub doing his thing until and his is a 1 in a million story, as Tally's was, where somebody walked in and be like, that guy's a star. We not everyone's gonna have that luxury. So like I said, you know, we need to do better as well, and that's why your platform is brilliant, to give people a voice. And like I said, and it's simple as just like sharing a post or liking it. Don't get me wrong, yes, the music's got to be good. I'm not just saying let's just support everyone for the sake. Like come on, we want to put quality out there, but you know me, we really get behind someone as a city first, because that's exactly what Brighton did. They were like, oh, these our guy, whether you like him or not, things like that, we're gonna push him. So he's already got 10,000 fans just from his region. So now when he goes to London, he's like, who's this kid he's already getting like 50,000 views, but we've never heard it. So they have to pay attention.
Yes.
So it starts, because I was thought with, I was like, maybe do I need to go to London maybe and try and make it there, or do we need to wait for London? I was like, no, we've got everything we need here. There's more than enough people. We've got a class scene. Like I said, we've got a young scene. Like I said, like Newcastle's known for having a good time, and things like that. So it doesn't make sense why there isn't a group of artists or artists that are properly push out there. I mean, the girls, and I was just talking to them, the Jen and Liv or Honeys, now, like I said, you know, they're doing bits, and I'm on their stuff all the time, because I think that these like girls can like make it, and to be honest, I think they've already got some sort of a record deal anyway, but you know what I mean, they're still just working on their base from there. So yeah, it's class. So that's why sorry, I was explaining that the TV and film stuff. It's good to know that it's at least I know now it can be done. So I proved it's possible. For myself. So I was like, okay, this is like, I actually can do this and make something from that. So that's why I'm glad it opened my eyes that way, because I was kind of like, if I'm not going to be tapped on the charts, then what's the point being a producer? But I was like, there's other roles in the music industry where you can actually you know, make something up from that. And I think a lot of kids don't know that. They're like, oh, if I can't sing or rap, then music's dead. I was like, no, like, bro, there's restaurants that, just like the Piano Kid, there's restaurants that will, like I said, pay you and give you a free meal just to play the keyboard, or if he can play the saxophone, bro. There's venues that will happily pay for, and you just think that, oh, if I'm not DJing, I'm not doing that. There's so many roles. Like I said, like when you think about it, yes, it takes being a PR person, but like these guys, they're now paying me to message my friends. To come and perform, but that's something that they believe that I only have, or I have specialist skills to do that. Don't get me wrong. Yes, I organise the times, the event, and make sure they couldn't. But like who would have thought that's an actual? You just thought that, oh, you think like, could you not just get one of your guys do that? I was like, he hasn't got the network or the connect, because that's what basically these guys are wanting to make money from.
Yeah.
My network, that's all they want. It was like, we to be honest, and they said it straight. I was like, you know the people, you're in the music scene, we don't, so we'd be starting from zero when we can get you who's a bit further ahead, so our venue can make money. And like I said, now I'm a bit more clued. Like now I do look at things more business wise, because I was like, what? Yeah, and that's how I kind of learnt my worth right now, because and to be honest, my missus, she hates me for it, because I used to do a lot of things like for free just to be a nice guy, and she was like, and then I was like, bro, but what are they getting out of you? They're making X amount of the door, and you're getting thing when you've done the work to think about it. I was like, nah, but like it will come. And I was like, so that's why I've kind of done my stuff properly, and I kind of went to these guys and being like, these are my terms, to take or leave it. And they were like, oh, okay, cool. And I was like, shit, I should ask for more.
There's no negotiation now.
I was like, wait, what? That worked? that worked. And kind of now, because there's that saying that I was like, someone like a really good barber might do a sick trim in 10 minutes, but might charge £50. But like, you're paying him for the years he spent to do it at that quality and that amount of time. So like I said, you're like, you could look at it and that, because I see myself, I was like, but what I'm doing, I was like, no mate, like you've been you've sat and been to studio sessions with these guys, made music with them, you've actually built these, because like I would say every person I work with or bring in, I have some sort of relationship with them afterwards, and that's been a big thing. It's not just come and perform, boom, here's your drinks voucher, and see you later. I'll actually be like, hit you up and be like, so what you working on at the minute? I'll share it. I was like, oh, I like that song you did the other day, and not even ask for anything out of it, or not even having it, and I'll actually wait for them to be like, oh, can I come perform? But it's that what that a venue like that needs someone who's for the people. Like I said, because like I said, you even know like the second that when my name's going to be attached to, not even being big-headed, but there's now a bit of, if Velo just did that, we're now doing Music Fridays, it'll be like, alright, cool, but like, Velo, that's not your thing. It's like, oh, Chiko's doing music out of it. I was like, right, okay. You got someone that knows what they're doing. I'll take it seriously, and like I said, I'll be buying a ticket this time. So and I could tell, and they even I was like, we kind of just like, we need you attached to this for it to work, because they were like, yeah, we if we tried to do this without you, it would be very difficult, and it might not take off as we want. But like, if you can kind of be the guy thing in this, it'll work. It'll be great for us. And like I said, the venue needs something different, and hopefully for you as well. So this year, as quiet as it has been music wise, even I haven't released a lot of stuff and all that, but like, it's because I've had time to properly like sit back and like reflect and be like, you know what I mean, like, what do I bring to it, and what do I actually want to do in this, if that's something I still want to do, because I make music every day, whether I release it or not. That like, so I was like, if I'm going to do this anyway, like I said, even like I said after this, after a chill again night, I've, you know what I mean, if I'm, like, I'll be like sitting watching, or there's footy on there, I'm not going to be making music, but I'll be watching, but like, I'll just get like a melody in my head, and I'm like, let me just put it down, so it's there, and then like, and I might not even do anything with it till like 6 months later, but I've got a lot of stuff down, but I've really had a lot of time just been like, you know what, I still have a sort of place in this scene. As old as I am, I might not be in touch, but like there's still that gap where local artists haven't got a kind of hub, because even I got to a point where I've been like, all right, I'm gonna do the live sessions at this point, to do that, and I'm gonna promote this that, like that was part of them, but like there's been a bit of a gap, and to be honest, I'm actually surprised nobody's like
jumped on it.
Okay. But I'm surprised nobody's like stole it or like try to do it themselves. At this point, especially with me not doing it for so long, like I said, I'm surprised nobody just sat there and been like, actually, I'm gonna approach this venue and do a sort of thing. So that's why I'm like, guys, it's been this is the 8th month of the year, and so I'm just like, guys, like if nobody's gonna do it, then
I'll do
fine. I'll have to.
What you got to think, mate? There's probably nobody like there might be, but from my point of view, anyways, from a nightlife point of view of it, there's nobody with your passion who would do that, and I think that's a difference. You've got a lot of music producers who in Newcastle who are passionate about what they do, stuff like that. One, are they on the same scale as you with work that you've done? Potentially, probably not though. But from a point of growing the local talent, getting them more recognised, doing work for them, with chess, I'm going to say, I don't think there'll be another person who does what you do who's that passionate about getting everybody else like recognising on the scene. Because, mate, the passion that you have for that, just of watching a few of the live sessions you've done for Love Dog, mate, it was second to none. Like the events itself were, like the first one at Telegraph was rammed, mate. Like on that terrace, you couldn't get moved.
It's mad because everybody still, like everyone that was there, if they see me, they'll still talk about that. I was like, man, that was like, I was like, you could tell the happiness there. I was like, I just had such a great time, and I think it as well is like I care about the the smaller artists. I think a lot of people, like I said, would want to do it, but like for the output, I was like, or some people they want to do like a loose fest from the jump. And not bother about the like I said, I'd rather like maybe find somebody with a big budget or get someone to invest. I'll put this massive production and just book the best, where I'm like, alright, that's cool and that'll make money, but I was like, what about, like I said, these guys who, like I said, who get the odd open mic night that's on every few months, because for me, I was the only one who had a monthly live music event that had 5 different artists every month talking at a time. That was my difference, because there is music events, but they're every couple of months, and like I said, the lineup's only this much. But mine was consistently, like I said, up until about November 2023. So literally from we didn't do it in January. So from February to November, I did a live music event every month. Up until then, and that was consistent. I was like, yes, you can do a one-off. That's what I said. This one, I think this one we're gonna do. We're gonna do every 6 weeks from there, just because it's gonna be fresh as soon. Anyway, things like that. So we'll, from January, if it's successful, then we can do it on a monthly basis from there. But yeah, I want it consistent where people know, like artists know that. If there's something going on in the city, I want to perform music. There's this event coming up. I need to hit up this guy, and we're even going to do a system where we're not even going to just do DM me, but on the actual page, we're going to make like a sign up list. So so actually just click the link in the DMs, put your name, number, whatever email. And you're in our, so we're just going to have a database of just all local artists, and we're just going to hit them up from there. So like I said, you don't even have to like audition or have to know me or know of me. You just go on the page, click the link, you sign up, and as long as you're decent, you'll 90% chance you'll get a slot at some point. And like, you know, at Lavella, like to me, like at first I was like, well, but you know what, like I'm up for the challenge. It's something different, and like I said, you know, I know they have their vibe or whatever, but I'm still gonna just go in there, be me. I'm not gonna say there's a dress policy I have to go. I was like, no, this is from what Lavelle does from 11 p.m. onwards. That's their crowd. But for me, from 8 to 11, it's going to be good crack, cheap drinks. That's what I made sure. I was like, we need good drinks deals, bro. Like I know you're bougie and doing that, but like for at least if you come through there, like I said, good drinks prices. It's going to be good vibe. Like I said, it's just going to be somewhat chilled, and then you know, the opportunity to party afterwards. But I think for the local artists, there needs to be something. Like I said, and the thing is, I want to do like so much more. Like I said, because even I would love to do. I mean, this, because if you're a singer, you'll still get on. But like, you know what I mean. I would love to do like an acoustic, like that girl you were talking about. A night where we just do like acoustic singers. Because remember they've got, you know, Lavella. Remember they've got Evika and above. I was like, maybe in Evika we just get singers. We put food on, things like that. We have a night where we just showcase, like I said, people who got a guitar and things like that.
They've got that little stage bit in Evika as well.
Exactly. You see it. So there's so much we can play around this. So my plan is, I'll make sure this pops off. I'll get in their good books and show them that I know what I'm doing, and then. I'm gonna be with our like guy. Let's take this to the next level, and do that on a local standpoint. So I'm excited, and I'm glad it's happened. Like now, like if you did this at the start of the year, I probably would have jumped at it, but like I wouldn't have been as like mature.
Yeah.
And where I wanted, like I would have did it, but at the start, I would have did it and still did it for free, and you know what I mean. I wouldn't have actually like sat down. And I was like it, and I tell myself, if I'm gonna do this, it's got to make sense for me. Time wise, it shouldn't be any extra stress on me that takes me away from my family. It shouldn't. Like I said, it shouldn't take away anything financially. Like I said, it's got to actually add to. Like I said, like my taxi to town shouldn't you know, I shouldn't spend more than what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So I said that, you know, business wise, it's got to make sense. I've got to make sure it's, like I said, with a venue that actually shares my vision, or at least even if they don't share it, they let me do it.
Yeah.
My way, and I can have a team working with me, that also will actually work with me from that. So kind of, it's mad that I just sat there and just decided these things for myself, and then just left it. And like I'm a religious person. I'm a Christian. Like I didn't even pray about this. Like I said, I just wrote this list down mentally, so that if I'm going to go about music, I need A, B, C, D. If it doesn't tick those boxes, I'm not going to sell myself short. I'm going to leave it and just continue making beats and doing the production thing. And then when they hit me up, and I was like, you know what I mean? I was like, not to get too deep, I was like, hey God, I didn't even come to you about this yet, and you still answered my prayers when I didn't even. But I guess you know, manifested. I think once I put it out there, I think, and remember they came to me as well, because to be honest, pride aside, I wasn't really going to go out there and start knocking. I'm thinking I wasn't that desperate, but there was a part of me that was like, you know what I mean. This city needs someone to showcase talent. So like I said, this has all happened in the past
couple of weeks,
2 weeks. So it's good. So that's where I'm at the minute. So like I said, don't worry, we'll make sure we get you to the next one.
Yeah.
And like I said, Friday nights now, like you said, that to me is like, do you know how hard it is to sell a Tuesday night to adults with lives who work, bro? Like if you're not students, you're basically getting
done in it.
Yeah, nowhere. So now, you've got no excuse. Like I'm actually like, I'll fight people. You see, you can't make it on Friday. You're lying. I got work. No, you finished work at 6. This starts at 9. It starts at 9, and you're off tomorrow. I know that. I know that.
Honestly, mate, I'm good at knock you out for the first one. Like when you said the 13th, my head was just like.
Nah,
I love live sessions. I loved, like, honestly, mate, I think I went to the first 3, and then because of work and stuff, I stopped going to the others. I think I went to 1 or 2, but I never went to the latest ones that were in Howlers. But I loved them, mate. So as soon as you said Friday night, I was like, I'm there. And then you were like, Friday the 13th, the first one was like, birthday weekend. I'm
nice. Where you going?
Just the caravan with the dog in that, cause obviously I can't take him away, so I've gone up to Carlisle for the weekend.
Carlisle. Oh, that's decent.
Carlisle or Cumbria, one of the two, I can't remember.
I love the caravan. I'm hoping to get up as well. We went to Haggerston.
Yeah.
And at the start of the year. Oh no, we went to Haggerston, but we went in like January. When everything was closed. No, not even that. Everything was closed because it was off season. And we didn't, because we got a really good deal on it. And I was like, this is mad. And that's why we got such a good deal on it. Cause it was like, but you can go into Berwick. Yeah. Because they had like a 10-minute bus from there. So they had the pubs on and that. So it was still in class getaway. But yeah, good caravans. Sometimes you just need change of scenery in it.
Definitely, mate. So this year I've been to Spain already with like some of the family.
Nice.
I'm going there with me and my dad, because me and my dad don't really get away together anymore. So
nice.
We're going there with the dog, and then in December I'm doing a solo trip to Krakow.
Solo?
Yeah.
Oh, what made you come to that? I see a lot of people doing that more these days.
Single lad, mate. All my friends want to do the party holidays still.
Yeah, and you want a bit of culture,
Yeah, mate. Like I want to do more city breaks, and I like seeing culture. So I'm the type of guy, like after going to Australia and stuff like that as well. Like I'll see people, right, and now I'll have a conversation with like random. I'm not like received anymore.
Yeah.
And I think if I start going on holiday by myself, I'll come out like Michelle a little bit more. It's just going to improve confidence for this.
Yeah, especially that's a good shout now when you think about it. Yeah, because if you can talk to a guy in Poland, you can talk to anyone.
Exactly, mate. And I watch a lot. I want to do more content creation stuff as well.
Oh, okay. So, vlogging and that.
Like vlogging, TikTok vlogging, YouTube, stuff like that. So I've got 2 phones now. So one of them I'm going to use like for personal, and then the old phone that I've got I'm going to use for like
content
YouTube and stuff. Yeah.
Nice. Because that's all you need these days. That we like. They made it out like it was so complicated. You needed this, that, and bro, now like even I saw like with editing and things like that. If you got a laptop and an iPhone, that's it, bro. You can pretty much do everything. Even now, and I'm not like quite there yet, but like, I know there's a producer that like you can actually like make a full song, like record it, mix it, and it will be pretty good quality, like all on your phone, bro.
It's
nice, like that. It's mad.
Yeah. So, just moving on, because I get like looking at the time, it's like 2 hours and a bit, but I know I had that like 10 minutes in the middle. Time wise doesn't bother me, but we're getting to the end anyways. Just before because there's 3 questions I normally ask at the end of every podcast, but before getting on to that, mate, I just wanted to know from you, like, how did you find that transition from, being this guy who's out all the time, doing the promo as well as the music stuff, to then going, having a family? Obviously you've got your like missus. It's just like you obviously committed beforehand, but once you found out she's pregnant, like the commitment goes to like a whole other level.
It's different, bro. It's crazy, like even look, because it's crazy because like I've been a dad for 4 years now, like that, like that's just like my life, like like last night, for example, I put my youngest one, he just doesn't sleep. We put him to bed at 10. He woke up at 12 for a feed. But once we were at sleep, he woke up at 3 a.m. and decided it was time to get up. And I only like put my head down, like I said, when he went to bed at 12, thinking I was like, okay, I'll be up at it. So 3 a.m. he's up, and he didn't decide, and like he was awake with it, not like he wanted to play.
Yeah.
So we were playing till 7 a.m.
Yeah.
and then I went back to bed, and then 2 hours later, now the 4-year-old's up.
Yeah.
Like that, but to me, I've been doing that for so long. That's just like standard. So like, I'm not like I should be like conked out, but I'm, like that's just my life. But like, that's a really good question. Like, because looking back to where I was, because to be honest, I had to, yeah, bro. You just have to mature quick, and but like it took me for guys it take, because remember the woman, she's grown the baby, so the baby's in her, so she's got 9 months. To me, it's not until you actually see the baby where it actually clicks, and a lot of dads say like that, because that's when it becomes real.
Yeah.
And I mean, when I found she was pregnant, I was like, okay, I need to do this. We need to get a flat. We need to do that. So that's easy. That's the practical stuff. But the actual, like maturity wise and actually grown up. Yeah, it wasn't until he was actually born I was like, oh mate, because I've got younger siblings. It's not like having a little. It's not your little brother. Like, it's your child as well. So like I said, yeah, it's a switch just happens, bro. And then now, like, every decision you make, it revolves them. Yeah, it revolves around them. Like I said, even I don't eat until I know these guys have been fed. You know what I mean? Like hunger even takes a step back from there.
Yeah.
And like it's a really nice thing. Like I said, a lot of people going, because I said a lot of people say like, do you do you miss it, or could I go back? Because I remember when I did kind of tell Tup I was leaving, I did say that like I have got this 9 to 5 job coming, and if you can come close to what they're paying me, and it wasn't a lot at the time, I'll still do this. And they actually went out and they actually thought about it. And then, like I said, I'm so glad they said no. I'm so glad they said, and I was like, then, because literally I can't run a family, and I've got to buy bits and bobs and things like that. It won't work out. But like I said, like, do you regret? I would go. I was like, no. I had the best time. Definitely couldn't do it now. I was like, and yeah, they did coming in at 4 a.m. and having kids crying. I was like, nah, bro. That's I'm glad. Like I said, now I've got good work-life balance. This is, like I said, she's class. She was like on it straight away. Like, you know what I mean? It took me a few times to like change a nappy, and that she was like doing it with one hand, like in the dark. Like I've only just mastered that trick, and I'm like, I'm 4 years away. But like, it's good to have that support as well. But it's hard as well. I make that very clear, bro. Even a lot of people, and you see my posts on Instagram, I was like, but like, I make it very clear. I was like, no, bro, this is like, bro, like this stuff is not like even like think about, especially when they're young. Like my kid the other day, I'll send you a picture. Like he got a shoe. This is the bedroom TV. He just launched it at the telly, and like obviously smashed it. And what can you do? Like you can't, like, he's not quite there yet where you can. You just gotta just take it and try and explain that you don't do that. But like, you know what I mean? Like, kicking off won't do anything because it's we must just sit there, like, we looked at each other, breathe, right, okay. okay, and then go from there. So you get some just mad times like that. But especially my 4-year-old now, he's got like it's mad because he has his own opinion now. Like he actually tells me like, nah, Dad, actually I don't want to go to bed tonight. I'm like, what? I was like, yeah. I tell you, I don't want to. I want to go I want to finish watching my YouTube. I'll go later. And I'm like, mate, what? This is like, bedtime's on, but like it's just mad. I was like, wow, you could really think for yourself and pick your own like clothes. He's like, no, Dad, I want to wear my Spider-Man shoes. And you're like, why? And he's like, he doesn't really know why, but like obviously to him, it looks better. But like you're wearing like a green outfit, and I was like, no, the red looks good to me. I was like, hey, go for it, for it. So every day it's something new, and everybody's path's different. I'm kind of glad, I'm at the age I'm at, and I've got a family. I know, like I said, a lot of people have been like, nah, when I'm old in my 30s, but I'm kind of glad while I've got energy as well. I'm doing this while I was younger, and my plan, for some reason, for me, and everyone's different, but I never want to spend like my 20s like chasing after girl and going from girl, but like that was just never really me. And like I said, because I was like, I could put my energy, because like I said, and I know you've got your head screwed on, but like the energy of like meeting this girl, getting to know her, take her to this place, then you stop talking, then you got to do. I was like, "Eesh, bro, I don't know how you. To be honest, actually, like I feel sorry, because especially from what my single friends tell me, the dating scene right now seems like a shambles, mate. I don't know.
Dead, man, like
it's.
I always say, right, so when I see people like you, like who's been with your missus from being dead young, stuff like that. So you're only 26 now, aren't you?
26.
And your lass is what? She's a year, 2 year younger.
2 years. She's 24.
24. So, because she's from around my way, anyways, isn't she?
Yeah, she went Burnside. Yeah.
So I went Churchill, just up the road.
Ah, you were Churchill.
So when I see people like that, I'm like envious, because I'm like, in a sense, that's what I want, but I'm also the type. I was also that guy when I was 18 who had that. And
you've got to do it then, I think, as well. You need that phase of just being with the lads, and
well, looking back, mate, like even now, like that first girlfriend that was on about when I said like from that September to January, like even now, like it's horrible, but I always said like to my mates, like when I was with me, I wasn't with her, but we were like dating, and I always said, I was like, if she came back, like I think you know her, but I'll not say names on here, I'll let you know afterwards. But I was like, if she ever came back and was like, let's give it another go, I'd drop her. Like that's still now to this day.
Oh,
like,
wow!
I think it's because everybody else who I've met, there's always been something missing. There's never been the same. The girl who I was dating from like August, like July, August time last year through to November, December time last year, she's the closest one to it, and like that to me, when I see families like yourself or even like other who aren't families but they've been with the same girl, I'm like, bro, I was like, yous have got it, like that's it, because once you find someone like that and then it goes, it's like you struggle so much to get every nail on the head again.
And I think that's it as well, because even everyone will have some missing, because one match is like that as well, as like he'll tick, but like that one box that they don't tick, and it won't even be like a huge red. He'll be like, nah, it's not. I was like, and you know what I mean. You think you're waiting to find that, and I was like, nah, it's I don't know. It's different for everyone, and everyone says it, but like when you know, you really do know, and like even what you're saying, looking back, you know, you know now that everyone, and it's more so because I was like, mate, because the person I was back then, like I said, I was going out all the time, getting it, like I said, shoot at the clock, like, from there, like I said, like even tell Kim, I was like, make him like if I was like her like brother or that. Sometimes I got like I would have even told you to like, nah, this Chiko guy, and now you're gonna have to kid. You're not having a kid with him, and it's crazy because people say how like responsible and good. I was like, bro, like I haven't always been like this. I really had to like go like train, go train it, and like I said, she saw something, and it's worked out. I hope that, and even it's the same as her, because remember we partied, like that was kind of like the basis of our relationship. Like we met in top VIP.
Yeah.
So our main thing we had most in common was going out. So when that stopped, it was like, oh, we have to get to know each other. I was like, because she's 9 months, so luckily it found out that we actually were more compatible than we thought. Yeah, that's a bonus as well. Man. But I just think people don't have like patience anymore, and I'm just glad that.
Age, if I'm honest,
that's it as well, because to be honest, Kim was 19 when she fell pregnant. So like I said, even then, like I said, I mean, like I said, boys, they say we mature slower anyway. But like, there was some things that was just based on you're only like this because you're just act like a normal 19-year-old girl, and I can't hold you. I can't be mad at you for that because I was a 19-year-old boy, or I'm acting like a 21-year-old guy. Fair enough, if you're still doing that now as a 25-year-old, then you've got a problem. But especially when they're in those them ages, because I remember we used to butt heads over the age thing, and I just had to just let her just experience and just grow and thingy shit. So I get that one. That's but I think from 21.
Yeah.
I think it's like fine. They're like, my mates, he's my age, but he's seen a girl that's 21, which even though it's 5 years, but like she is mature though.
I think people these days as well, though, mate, they're getting more and more like girls more than boys are like a lot more mature, and they've got their heads screwed on a lot more as well. So now it's not as bad. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend going for anything younger than that, like just because of morals and stuff like that. Nah, I don't think it's bad, but for me, like what I was on about with ages at the time, with them being 17, me being 18 at the time, obviously it's only a school year difference, but I was wanting to go out, and then I was watching all the lads like get with girls, and I was like, but I was with the start of promo as well. I started getting more attention.
It gets to you, bro. It does. I've been there. Yeah.
Well, then I was that guy, mate, who just kept going backwards and forwards, not really making me mind up what I wanted as well.
Right.
And if you know, alright, and I'll tell you like afterwards, right? Straight away, I know for a fact you'll probably be like, yeah, should even to this day, like we'll still talk, like not all the time, but like we'll always message happy birthday to each other, stuff like that. When me uncle and me granddad passed away, like she messaged us everything like that. Wow. So I think we'll always have that respect, but we'll both know it's we both said like we'll leave it in the past now as well. Now, mate, I'm doing a 60-day sober challenge. Like, going out doesn't bother us anymore. I'm balls deep into this now. Like, I've got priorities. Like, I've just bought a house last year and stuff like that.
Good.
Like, I've changed, but it's took me to being like 24, 25 to make the changes.
Yeah, and that's good, mate. Like, I don't think age matters as long as you do it at some point. And 60 days. That's a long time, bro. That's a long time too.
You'll know Nathan Hodgson, won't you?
Yeah, Hodge. He's straight, isn't he? He's completely.
Seen what he posted today on his story?
No.
21 month.
What? He's
He's coming on in September, bro.
Is he? What a guy! That's actually another one I'd like to speak to him as well, because I like what he's doing. He's great. Because I think his plan was like, I think he just wanted to do like 6 months.
Yeah.
And then I think he had like a big holiday at the end of the day. He was chilling, and then like, by the looks of it, he just went, I'll just do another 6 months. He was like, actually, I'm just not gonna. I was like, wow, because like, bro, like, those were the characters I was partying with
Yeah.
Like back in the that's what I was like, bro, we were up at 4 a.m. Well, I was like, what? I was like,
Bro.
so no, that's class. That and more stuff like that, needs to be like celebrated, as well, especially from where we come from. Not even from promo, but like just
Newcastle
northeast, like the culture
is
and
drinking.
everything. Because even fair enough, because my thing is going to the club definitely not for me anymore. But nah, man, like I like Weatherspoon and bro. Like I said, I like good pint when I'm watching the foot. So that's like I said, it's more that casual.
Drink
Definitely,
high street
yeah,
has me
yeah.
wrap around its little finger.
That's it. Definitely going out getting mortal is not my thing, but like I like it. You know me, I'm into my whiskey as well. I like just a glass on a
We'll have
Friday
to
night.
link up, man, because
We actually we do because
we
yeah,
live round the corner from each other, bro.
that's that. Yeah, we need to fix
Howden
that.
Metro, I live 2 seconds from Howden Metro.
Oh, so you're more so I'm like 2 seconds from Wall's End Metro.
Yeah.
I'm next. Yeah.
I'm
Nah,
just
no,
in a new build estate down there. I'm in Wilson Key. The Persimmons estate.
that estate. We've had a peek over there. Is it good? Yeah.
Yeah, it's quiet, mate. Yeah, so.
It's quite yeah. That's it. Like, I like how that's where Kim's parents live.
Yeah, man.
From there.
So, I'd up with me not drinking me. Like even if we went like to like one of the bars, like a bit into one of the quiet estates or whatever, I can just pick up like and drive. Like,
oh, sick!
We'll get somebody arranged, man.
We have to because yeah, I mean, you've one of those people where because like I said, I never got too deep into the promo beef and that. To me, I was just cool with everyone, so I've always had.
I did used to like that Twitter account. What was it? The promo wars.
Promo wars. It was funny to watch. I was like, I'm glad I wasn't involved, but like, when we saw each other, I was like, oh, like once you get out of it, it's like, oh, like everyone's just sound.
All on the same muscle,
yeah, I'm on the same muscle. So, it's good that when I speak to people about yourself that coming from there, because even there's only some things that we'll only get. Like I'll tell some people stories and was you went in so you wouldn't get what I'm talking about. Like you don't get like 3 trebs for a fiver. You don't understand how important that was.
Do you know what? Right, anyone watching this podcast from anywhere other than Newcastle, they're gonna laugh, right? Because episode 2 that I've just done with Ryan, the first thing he mentioned is 3 trebs for three trebs, like no one else does it. So they're gonna be thinking like we're gonna come to Newcastle now. Because I've mentioned it on back-to-back episodes about 3 trebles. So when I went to Manchester, don't know if you know him, but it was like if Voodoo event down there, Danny Pierce, the director, he sort of made me mate out because we went to like a gig thing first for an American rapper who was down here. Nice. And went there and I went, do you do trebles? And they were like, what's a treble? I was like,
what's a treble? Oh,
I went, well, 3 vodka. She was like, well, I can do you a double and give you a shot of vodka. I was like, I just do that then. And then just tipped it in, and she was looking at us like I was from Mars. I was like, you need to come up to Newcastle, you can get 3 of them for £5.
That's crazy. Oh, they don't know. Rest in peace, Bijou, man.
Yeah,
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace.
Now we'll get this wrapped up then, mate. It was class, like Karen from your class speaking to you.
We could go all day. This is dangerous.
Oh, honestly, mate, 2.5. So the first one, before obviously last 3 questions. So first question is, what's been the biggest kind of mental struggle you've faced, and how have you overcame it? Like, cause there's a lot of people out there who just don't want to talk, stuff like that. And my biggest thing is I want to use this platform to show everybody is on you, like by yourselves. You can 100%. Speak up. There's what stuff you can do. So I had Ryan who was on. He gave a different perspective. He basically just said, just find your why. Like, if you find yourself going into a rut, just in a brutally honest way, when fucking get over it. Like, just push on, do it. One beforehand, Alex was like, make sure you speak to people. And my advice that I tell everybody is, before you do anything, before you start seeking advice, make sure you're helping yourself. So get out for a walk. Make sure you're eating whole foods and not takeaways all the time.
That's it.
Do some like exercise, so whether it's just you're going on a couple of walks a day, or you're doing a home workout, going on a run, get yourself to the gym. Like for me, that's my staples. And then if things are worse, then you can seek help. So what would you say? Anyone? What's your biggest struggle you faced, and how did you overcome it?
I think my biggest go-to was, I think it was more so when when we were expecting our second, just that kind of like pressure more so. I was like, mate, like I'm gonna have like 2 boys, like how am I gonna? It's, like I said, you sort of think like finances and like what's routine, what's gonna be like, how's it gonna impact my relationship, because like everybody will ask you, one you can do, but nobody tells about the transition from 1 to 2, bro. That's crazy. They say like the transition from 2 to 3 is easier than 1 to 2, because 2 you're 2 to 3 you're already doing it. You're just adding another one to the mix, but you're already in the routine. But this, it's a completely new routine. So I think it was just more like just pressure on myself, kind of as a man type thing. I was like, geez, I need to like step up. Like whatever I was doing before, I need to do it twice. Like I need to support these guys, because these guys, you know, like looking at me, like, you know, even this, like my kid will come up to me and be like, "Dad, can you draw Superman?" Yeah. I can't draw to save my life, but like to him, he's like, "No, you draw Superman," and somehow I drew Superman, and I think what really kind of kicked in and made me stop feeling so much worry, especially with everything that's going on, even everything that's going on, like right now.
Yeah.
What made me stop worrying is, I remember one time, like I said, I was out and I was hungover, and I was on the morning shift, and my head was just done in. And 8 a.m. this boy comes to me. He was like, "Dad, I want to go to the park." And I was like, I can't explain to him that Dad's had a few too much last night. Like he needs some rest. He's like, Dad, like to him, he's like, "Dad, like he doesn't care what you're going through. Like you're my dad, and you're gonna take me to the park because that's your job to do, and I want to play." I could be, like I said, sick. I could have a broken arm. You'd still be like, and I think that's my approach to everything. I was like, regardless of how I feel, whatever, I'm the dad, and I've got responsibilities. Even those days, that pushes me on. Even waking up for, even when I got to wake up for work or have a meeting, and I'm not feeling it. Back in the day, it would be easier to like sleep in or skip and things like that. But now I'm like, nah, I have to do this for like they can't just see Dad sitting home, thinking, even though he doesn't get it. I was like, no, I've actually got. So I like that, the why. So that's my why. So and it's, don't get me wrong, not to a certain extent, and I'm guilty for this. Sometimes I will maybe push my stuff aside so I can get things done, and then not go back to it. That I'm only learning now is that's still not the, yes, do what you got to do and things, but like you need to like I said, you need to chill out, and because like I said, that's how you, because I did go to a point where I just overworking, and we try and go. And unfortunately, the human body, you know what I mean, we're not robots, unfortunately, and we have to sleep and rest and decompress. It's at some point, it's just a fact. It will burn out at some point, and like I said, that there's not a drug I've heard of yet that can surpass, like that can cheat. You can't cheat. You can't cheat with that one. That's why they say even go to the gym. And so I said, like, don't go to the gym every day. Like what? Like how are your muscles need to rest, recover. It's simple as that. So if your body physically needs to do that, then your mind does as well. Even there's some days where like I'm not touching music this week. There's sometimes even I don't even listen. I was like, I'm just not like just to so I can start so like what they call it when you go wine to cleanse your palate.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need to. So then when you come back, you're fresh. Because especially you'll notice that because even especially for you if you're doing this 100 episode thing, that's sick. But yeah, man, don't go crazy with it. As motivated as you are. Because yes, you might get the results out of that, but like at the end of the day, it at the expense of your mental health. So technically, that's what my son taught me. He was like I said, you're my dad, and you know you need to come through and things like that, and that more. So it does motivate me to be like, even when I don't want to do something, if it's for them, and even that's actually why, even this new event thing, why I'm actually wanting to go even harder than what, because before it was a hobby, to be honest.
Yeah.
Now I'm actually going to treat this as like, this is like a job, almost things like that, because the things that can come from it, not just money wise, but the opportunities and where it could take me from there. So yeah, it was the kids for me.
Amazing, man. No, I appreciate that. So, like again, each episode I'm gonna ask the same question to everybody, because what you'll find is nobody's gonna give you that exact same answer, and everyone's gonna give a different perspective.
Yeah.
If this goes how we want it, then that's what we want people to see from different viewpoints. So mate, that's amazing. Thank you for that. Next one, bit of fun. If you had a dinner party, so you were hosting a dinner party, say it's for the evening, so like 4 to 5 hours or whatever, who would be the 3 people, past or present, celebrity, famous, family members, whatever, who would it be and why?
Dinner party.
So, just to give you some reference, mine, this is like who I would choose. You can go down the family route or not. So, I said Chris Williamson was one, just because got a relationship already in because of the podcast. I just love to pick his brains about everything.
You'd be interested.
Max Tuning, who's a fitness influencer person on YouTube, but he also created sour strips, which are these.
Oh, they look nice.
So basically, mate, they're just sour buns, but like per serving, only 110 calories. So
really, wow, fair play.
So he doesn't brand himself on being like a healthy sweet or anything. He just really loves sour candy in America.
Love it.
So he went and made it, but he's been trying to do it so like it's a
healthier option.
Alternative. But mate, they're so good, like the sour, and you'll watch like the first episode, and my lad who I used to work with, Baggy, he says like your biggest thing was sweets, and I'm a nightmare for them. Like if I go to the shop, mate, I'll pick
always
some sweets. Yeah, like
the
Moambos and stuff.
Moambos, I love good Moambos. Yeah.
So now I go for them because they're slightly better, and I limit myself to like 4 bands a day, rather than like the full packet. So I do that. And then at the moment, could potentially change, would be Simon Squibb. I don't know if you've seen him on TikTok and that, but he goes around everybody and he goes, "What's your dream?" And then
okay, if that's I think there's a few, but like if that's the one I'm thinking of,
older,
I've saw these videos all the time. Yeah, that actually, they get me going.
Do you know why though? It's not so he can ask me that. It's so I can ask him, why do you want to help all these different people out? Like,
literally,
what's your driver behind it? So like, that's why I want to. Not rather than this is my dream. Can you help me? It's like, why do you want to do that?
Nice.
So that's for reference. That's like my 3.
All right. Let's see first. Actually, he would be brilliant. Kanye West.
Oh yes.
That like one of my favorite music producers, one of the best artists of all time. But like, he's everywhere. So he'll get the party going. But no, I've still, as crazy as the say is, but nah, man, he like. To me, he's made some of the best music ever, regardless of what he says. So, that's it. Like he did that. You just can't take that away from him. Whatever he's on now, he's with now. I don't care. That's my guy there. So Kanye would be class.
He'd be a fun character now, actually. He's pretty nice.
He would be a character. Who else kind of someone to contrast him a bit. I would say like Ricky Gervais.
Do you know what? I love him. I think he would be a fantastic one. Actually.
Yeah, he's hilarious. I watch all his stand-ups. So yeah, he'd be funny. And him and Kanye, that would be just a cool dynamic.
Yeah.
And then so how many? 3, 4.
3.
3, and then Ricky Gervais. I'm actually thinking of. I'm actually trying to create. So I'm thinking carefully. Not who was. Ricky Gervais, Kanye West, got a British guy, American, he's from the music side. And then let's go and that Dead or Alive as well. Okay, that
So Alex, like the first guest, he said his granddad.
Oh wow, okay, that's.
But then again, he couldn't make his mind up, so he'd done 3 personal and then 3 like.
Oh right, okay.
But
okay.
He just cheated in that, so.
Yeah, he made 6. Do you know who would be funny? Donald Trump.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm locking that in. Yeah, man. Kanye West,
I like that
Ricky Gervais. And Donald Trump, shout out Trump. That's
definitely be a character.
Oh mate, he'll have stories, bro.
Kanye, Donald Trump, they've already been in a room together. They like each other. Chuck Ricky Gervais into that mix, mate. That's just that needs to be that thing. I need to be arranged. It needs to be filmed.
That could rock the boat, bro. Just him telling you about how just him surviving getting shot.
Oh,
man, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. His life is actually mad, bro. They're trying to put him in jail. Oh, mate, he would get going. He's a character, man.
Yeah.
He's a character. I like that. Yeah, that's my 3. Sorry. There's no women in the mix. Maybe next time.
Sorry, I'm just going to pass me glass on.
No, it's alright.
Good one. I didn't do women either, to be fair. I've just went on people who will benefit me and help me grow as a person.
I think you could learn a lot from each and every one of them.
Yeah, man. And then last one, mate, just to finish it off. This is a very good one, and I don't think I've done this on the first one, but I did it on I'm going to do it on everyone after. One bit of advice for your younger self, or anyone who's facing similar struggles that you have previously. So like say if you want to link it to music or whatever, you can't do well. One bit of advice you would give to your younger self. Knowing what you know now.
Don't know. I'll say personally, as cliche as it sounds, like everything happens for a reason. Like there's such a butterfly effect where like if I just did, I can even look back, I was like, if I actually didn't make that mistake, or if like that girl didn't break up with me, or if I'd, like I said, my life would have been so much different, and like I said, I probably I don't know how it turned out, but yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to turn out this way. But I remember being in those moments thinking it's like the end of the world, and the worst person ever. So I would say literally trust the process, and it's so mad because it's how I approach the situation. Like something mad might happen, like even stuff like, you know what I mean, like the boiler might break, and the missus will be like thinking, and I'll just be like, nah, it's alright, like it'll work out, like the money will find itself. It'll just be that month where something happens. I was like, now I'll look at things too optimistically now, where it's even she was like, bro, but I was like, nah, like, because remember when we were in that position and we thought we wouldn't be able to make rent that month, but that happened. So why wouldn't, like I said, and remember, and we spent like all that time worrying. Well, why don't we get straight to the point and try and fix it now instead of doing that. So I'll just trust the process, and I'll definitely tell them that, and that would have saved me a lot of time. And I would have got shit done a lot quicker.
Yeah.
So that applies to like life wise and like music wise, even how the power stuff came about or whatever. Like, just wait. Even to be honest, even I'm still sitting here now, with 3 years ago, from work with Rockstar, who've got all this music with me, and I'm still like, you're gonna hear like, you're gonna hear something from. I'm still like, oh, but like, because technically, like nothing's been released yet, but even I'm still like, oh, you're gonna hear about that, whether it's 5 years, 10 years, whatever. And I know I'm gonna have some sort of collaboration that will actually be released to the public with that. And I'm just saying, Chiko, you've been saying that for 3 years and we haven't heard anything. I was like, that's cool. And that's fine with that. So yeah, trust it. It's much easier said than done, and it's definitely taken me a while to get there. But yeah, you realise how much time you'll waste contemplating or worrying, or even I remember, I think when I started music production, I was like, I saw that Kanye West video, but it took me like 6 months to actually sit down, because I was like, I need to buy this equipment, until I sat there and like just start with what you've got. And I realised, oh, on my little rubbish laptop, I can actually get this going. But you talk yourself out of so many things. Even I bet like you wanted to start this ages ago, last year, and I bet you think now, right, this could have been your 100th episode right now. Don't get me wrong, the main thing is just start and go from there with what we've got. Like I said, soon you're gonna have a studio. I'm putting that. I'm praying for that. We're gonna be in your studio. You're gonna have the setup from there, and we're gonna look back and be like, "Eesh, remember when a thing like that?" And because you just started, so yeah, that for everyone, bro. Like just trust it.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I appreciate it. It's like what people say, isn't it? Like, you'll never be younger than you are at this moment. So, I respect that, man. Thank you very much for coming on the show, mate.
Thank you, bro.
It's been a pleasure. Just before we leave and sign off fully, where can people find you? What's the best places? What's your Instagram handle? Stuff like that. IG, so I post most of my content. It's _Chiko. That's CHIKO, not a C. It's a K from there. Like I said, Twitter is the same handle as well. Like I said, we've got an event called Live Live. That's what we're going to call it, on the 13th of September at Livello. The first event's going to be free, then we're going to make you pay for it. So make sure you're at the first one, because even maybe if you're at the first one, there might be the case where if you're at the first one, there could be a discount for the second one, who knows. But yeah, live music, the city's best talents, hosted by me, good music, like I said, good drinks deals. And it's on a Friday night, Friday the 13th. Now I'm talking about Friday the 13th. It's a mad day to start. I didn't even think about,
the 13th of September. But it is a Friday. But no, really excited. We're going to be doing it on or around a monthly 6-week basis. So even not just and if you want to get involved. If you go to I don't know what the exact is, but if you go on the Livello page, well, in my bio as well, you can actually sign up, or DM me if you want to get involved. Or if you're an artist and you make music and you want music production, like I said, hit me up. Or if you want someone to record, I can help with that as well. If you have any sort of creative talent, you know what I mean, if you play the violin, play the guitar, let's have a conversation and see what we can do with that. Like I said, I'm not claiming I'm Simon Cowell, I can make it, but you know what I mean, I've been doing it a while, and a few things have worked from there. That's all I'm claiming from there. And if I can help you, or at least point you to the right person, right direction with that, I'm literally a DM away. A lot of people think, especially since I had the kids, I wasn't as accessible, or I know, but like, ask this guy. It was literally 2 messages. Chiko, I'm doing a podcast. Are you free? I was like, yeah, let's do it. He was like, "You haven't even agreed to a date yet." I was like, "Don't care. Let's do it." And we're here now. So this has been fun, bro. It's almost 6. This is crazy. Like this is crazy. Wow.
Yeah, this is the longest one yet, man. But good thing is, mate, not very minimal editing. It's going out as it is. It's going out raw. Because that's what I want, mate. Like, you see your Rogans, your Chris Williamsons, they're all 2 to 3 hours long anyways.
Yeah, so exactly.
It is what it is. People might not watch it, but in the YouTube, it'll have different clips of, like, what sections what.
Yeah.
So if they don't want to listen to everything and they want to listen to certain segments, they can skip to that segment. So all good, bro. But yeah, anyone who's listening or watching the episode, make sure to hit Chiko up if you are looking to develop music, if you need a hand with anything, and make sure you get to, what was it again, live live sessions?
Live live, just live live.
Live live.
Straight to the point, yeah nice
live
punch.
Because going off like previous events that Chiko's hosted, man, it's gonna be sick, and I'll definitely be at the second event since I come with the first one, bro. My guy. And for you, Chiko, if you do need a hand with anything with like the event itself, just give us a shout, mate. I'm more than happy to help where I can as well.
Appreciate that, and subscribe to this thing, follow the thing. I didn't realise there was a page. I just followed it there. Let's share that, and let's, like I said, help each other. Because we're all just trying to just make something from ourselves. So this was actually a lot of fun. I had no notes. I didn't plan anything. Straight off the dome. So this was cool. This was cool. Classic. All right, bro. Yeah, we need to link up, man. We need to link up. No excuse there, bro. We're literally neighbours, bro. We haven't even seen each other in like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, man, definitely. What I'll do is we'll end the episode there, mate. I'll stop the recording and everything, and then we'll have a little chat and jump off after that, bro. But yeah, thank you everyone for listening, and I'll catch you on the next episode.
See you later.